While on TikTok, Trump on Monday said Microsoft was in talks to acquire the social media app shortly after it went dark last week. He further suggested that he would like to see a bidding war over the popular platform. TikTok, which has about 170 million American users, was briefly taken offline just before a law requiring its Chinese owner ByteDance to either sell it on national security grounds or face a ban took effect on January 19th. Trump, after taking office on January 20th, signed an executive order seeking to delay by 75 days the enforcement of the law. And DD India's Anil Thomas joins us for more on this. Well, Anil, good morning. Is this a wake-up call for the US and the tech companies?
Well, good morning, Lipakshi. Well, very much on the same lines. It's a wake-up call, and I would say DeepSeek R1 is artificial intelligence Sputnik moment for the world. You know, it's shook the world, and I think just 2 weeks into its downloads, as one of the #1 loud downloads, it's overtaken ChatGPT, clearly indicates the plus that it holds. And purely in terms of cost, you know, roughly around just the training part of, you know, any of the US-based AI models that have been developed, that's you know, by Microsoft, Meta, or for that matter, even OpenAI, the basic training has cost roughly around 100 million as compared to this Chinese model of DeepSeek that's come up at a rough cost of around 5 million. So that talks about how technology has been used well, talent has been pooled well, and talent used in the right direction. Because how do you match costs 5 million to 100 million? Purely in terms of understanding for the layman, let me put it this simply. You know, you go to any of these AI open source ChatGPT, or for that matter Copilot, Gemini that is available. When you type in something, it breaks the word. Let's take our channel's logo itself, DD India, India's national broadcaster. It would break it into DD India, India's national broadcaster. What DeepSeek does is it takes it in one sentence, DD India, India's national broadcaster. That's the power that it holds. The power of understanding the back end is pretty strong, and the back end is what makes any company rise and shine. And I think DeepSeek does that to a very large extent. It's a wake-up call for American tech industries, looking at, you know, the low cost and the advancement purely in terms of technology that it brings about. And I think all the investment that America has made, especially in artificial intelligence, Trump's first move as president was investing in that 500 billion you know, AI source or AI window along with Japanese companies. But this particular move is surely a disruptor, I would say. It's a disruptor. It's taken the world by storm. And look at, you know, a company like NVIDIA that's lost close to 600 billion today on the stock exchange. You know, that speaks volumes. If putting it in an Indian context, look at a Reliance or for a matter Adani, companies like them who have a valuation of close to 140 billion, close to 200 billion that Reliance holds.
Right.
So the wiping off has been that immense. You know, it's shaken the market and it's taken the world by storm. And I think we'll slowly have to wait because it's an open source. So all the coding is available for all the coders to come out and watch. And I think that's where the game would become interesting, because China has taken the bull by its horns and decided to come to the party. This is also the Chinese Lunar New Year that begins from today, the 28th of Jan. So it's come on the eve of the Chinese Lunar New Year, and I think it's a great disruptor, at least in the world of artificial intelligence.
Right, Anil. If we talk about the timing especially, what could this be connected to as the US tries to checkmate China?
Well, US trying to checkmate China was something that was very much on Trump's agenda before he took over. He spoke about tariffs in the range of close to 10 to 60%, especially the harshest amongst the three, Mexico, Canada, and China. He meant China with close to 60% of tariffs that could be coming their way. But I think this move by China or this move by the Chinese company is a great disruptor, I would say. It puts the US, you know, rather than move 2 steps forward, it pushes US 2 steps behind. One. Secondly, the big pressure on ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok, you know, to sell 50% of its stake. All the potential buyers. You have Oracle, the top tech company there, along with Elon Musk. And the third player there, all three have lost immensely in this tech meltdown that we've seen on the NASDAQ, especially in the US market. So this has wiped a lot of their wealth off the table. It leaves them on jittery ground, but they still hold the potential to come together and make a combined bid to take over 50% of it, or maybe a shared model that works out between either of the two companies, or one company still having the power to go full throttle and to bid for TikTok. But having said that, that's a long way away. This surely is a disruptor that's taken the world by storm, a disruptor that's hit the tech markets in America, hard. Because when you have wiped off that kind of capital from the market, it surely does not go well with the investors, and especially AI coming into play and disrupting the market is not something that you have expected. So people expected. This is a march that China has taken, ongoing step by step with American tech companies. And I think this particular move that they have done, maybe they have marched an inch ahead as compared to the US tech giants.
Right, Anil, a disruptor indeed. Thank you so much for all those details.